Well, it's late September, and we're going to be hiking the Timberline Trail. I should say backpacking it, with, in my case, almost a 40-pound pack. We go all the way around Mount Hood. It's about 40 miles. It's a great hike. It's definitely in the top 10 of all the best hikes in Oregon. I've done it, it's probably my third time. I did it once when I was a really young man, with my buddy Don Sires and my son. My son was in 5th grade, and I only took like Pop-Tarts for food and granola bars. I don't think my son has ever forgiven me for doing that adventure with him. I don't know if we're going to go clockwise around the trail or counterclockwise. I'm going with my brother-in-law, Uncle Mike, and he's a kick and a very strong hiker. And a couple of his buddies who are Mazamas, so you know they're going to be good hikers also. And hopefully we'll get some good weather. It's been raining like a cow on a rock the last day, and it's kind of drizzly right now, but they say it's gonna clear off. So hopefully we'll get some views, and we'll have a great adventure, and we'll make all the water crossings, because last time we went across the White River back a couple years ago, about this same time of year, by the way, we almost got drowned. So we'll see down the trail. All right, here we go on the Timberline Trail. Only about 40 miles more to go, and a little bit of a climb out. First climb out on the hike. So we got a lot of rain last night, and on the west side here. And here on the west side, we notice the trail's a little more mucky. And we're on the south side, starting out there at Timberline Lodge. The trail looked, real dry. So obviously they got a little more rain here than they did at Timberline. All right, this is Zigzag Canyon. We're going to drop down in it and climb back up. It takes a little effort. All right, we're at the bottom of Zigzag Canyon, and there's a lot of water since the rain last night. We got to figure a way to cross this puppy, climb out of this puppy without getting our feet wet. We'll see, Barbara, we'll see. Well, this is why Oregon is blessed. It just doesn't get any prettier than this. So we're still on the Timberline Trail, and we've got about 6 miles in. And Mount Hood is sure beautiful. Well, we're about 6.2 miles in. We're at Split Rock, and we're gonna eat some lunch right here, or have a snack anyway. I don't think I'm dragging a lot, so. But then I'm going to amanita mushrooms, and I don't recommend you eat those, but they sure are pretty. So we're almost down here at the bottom where the Sandy is, and we'll be crossing the Sandy here in just a bit. We're kind of following the cairns as we go. Hopefully we'll get across. If not, it'll be a real short day. Well, I made it across, but I had to put on flip-flops, and yeah, I got wet, cold feet, and I'm shivering right now, but it's good to be across. Well, we're 11 miles in, and this is Ramona Falls, one of the beautiful spots along the Timberline Trail. If you like waterfalls, and I do, so a little bit of a treat for you guys. We're 13 miles in, it's dark, and we're gonna eat some dinner and probably crash, and that'll be about it. And we'll hit it hard tomorrow. So that's day 1 on the Timberline Trail. And it's not raining, so it's all good. About 7 o'clock in the morning. We're here on the Muddy Fork, and we are about ready to break camp and hit the trail here. And I still can't find my tooth. All right, we've walked our way out of the canyon. And now we're gonna go back on the Timberline Trail. And how many miles have we done? Let's see, about almost 16 miles. Okay, we're about 17 miles in. And the sun comes out, and that's what you get to see. We're going to try and make it across Blixen Creek, and there's lots and lots of water. There's the normal crossing, and I think I'll pass on that. Well, we're halfway point right here on our 40-mile hike, and kind of eerie, all this burned timber. So we're walking through this burn area right now, and I actually remember when this burned. My wife and I and a buddy named Don, we were up here hiking up to Cooper Spur, and there was a couple of lightning strikes, and Don didn't want to go home, but my wife and I definitely wanted to go home. And so we went down and got in the car and drove down off Cooper Spur and went home. And that night there was a huge fire, and you get to see the evidence of it. Well, if you squint your eyes, you look real close, maybe you can see cloud cap over there. That's kind of where we're headed. We're going to camp probably down below that tonight. At least that's the plan anyway. We'll see. So for this river crossing, you have to take a rope and then pray that you can get across the water. There you go. There's the Bridge of Death, if ever there was one. So tonight, our second night on the trail here, we're gonna stay at Cloud Campground, and we just got done eating dinner. The great thing about Cloud Camp is it's got a toilet and water. So we got about 15 more miles to go. We'll probably get up early tomorrow and head for Timberline Lodge. Heading out for day 3. Just had breakfast and put all the equipment into our packs, and we're ready to go down the trail. What an amazing spot. You can hike on white sand beaches here and not even have to go to the coast. Pretty special. Now see what, like, let's go on forever and ever and ever. So we're heading downhill. We're finally out of the never-ending meadows, and we're actually heading towards the White River. Probably the most dangerous part of the hike. Winner, winner, winner! Okay, I lied. There's one more river crossing and one more climb out of this canyon till we get up to Timberline Lodge. Boy, I am tired. So we just got all the way around Mount Hood, 40 miles, 3 days backpacking, over 12,000 feet of elevation gained. I am one tired cowboy, so down the trail.